Welcome back, everyone. It is a Monday. I'm in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Look at that tight. Got the fade. Got it all blended in. He looks good.
You know what threw me off is because I wasn't on the pod yesterday. How did we do yesterday on picks?
I got the update there. 1 and 2. I missed on mine was I'm 0-1. I missed on the hook. Gino went 1 and 1, up $2 because he got some juice there. But overall, we had a great day. Gino was hot yesterday. He went 5 and 1. I went 2 and 2 yesterday, so we ended up 2.5 units up. Gino was up almost 3 yesterday. So overall, we had a good day.
Nice, awesome, dude. I was playing the tables last night here. I'm at the Circa, and craziest shit happened. Right, the ultimate tables is $100 max bet. Which,
okay.
If ask Gino, when I play ultimate, like I like to scale my bets up a little bit. And so there's a blind bet, the ante, and then the trip bet.
Yep.
And so I started playing 125, and the dealer never said anything because I didn't even realize the max bet was 100. And so I lose like 4 or 5 hands playing 125s, and then that adds up because if you go 4 times your bet or 2 times your bet, it adds up. And so I lose all these hands playing 125. Then I finally get pocket aces going 125. The pit boss comes over just kind of observing the hand, and he's like, the table bet is 100. The table max bet's $100. And I was like, how convenient that you guys don't say anything after I lost 4 hands. Now I get pocket aces. I try to go 4 times. They make me take off the $25 chips on each side. I have to go 400 behind instead of 500. I end up winning the hand, so I end up missing out on $150 just because of that. And then I ended up losing money on those other hands that I shouldn't have lost if they would have capped it. I honestly, Circa is nice. The pool's nice. The sports book is nice. The casino is shit. It's complete shit here. Yeah. And the rooms are average. They're decent.
Bro, you got to go over to Aria. You got to go over to
scheduled at Aria in
Cosmo. I like Cosmo.
I get pretty good taking care of at Cosmo. I'm doing Venetian this week. Venetian through a really nice package. All the rooms are suites. So
Venetians are nice too.
Yeah. So
you'll be good. Try and get over to the Strip. Maddie likes when last time Maddie and I went a year ago. I'm so old. I'm like, dude, I didn't even know this Circa existed over here. I like being on the main part.
Yeah.
Like I like walking out, holding those long drinks, and being drunk, being a fool.
Yeah.
Circa's just great for the book and the pool. Like you're
exactly
right, like a couple days.
And the outdoor blackjack. Gino was enjoying that last time.
That's fire.
Oh yeah, right. Sitting out by the pool on the backside.
Yeah, you know what I really want here? It'd be sick if they had like literally a little mini pool for blackjack where the dealer's like has a little floating blackjack table.
Have you ever been down to the Bahamas?
Yeah.
So they do that there, right?
Yeah.
So my wife and I have gone there a few times, and I love that. Right, you can go sit there like in the pool on the water. The DJ's going at the Cove in the adult pool, and at Atlantis there, and that's a fun way to play blackjack.
Yeah, agreed.
Without a doubt. Who's going
today? So far, I put in the 2 underdog bets. So to anyone that's listening, I did this last year. I put $100 on every March Madness underdog on the money line the whole way through the tournament. We ended up netting $1,160 in profit last year. Obviously, St. Peter's was a big part of that. So I'm doing it again this year for fun. If you guys know me, I don't handicap college basketball. So this is kind of a fun way for me to just kind of be involved with it. But I put in 2 bets today, $100 a piece.
What are the lines you got? Tell me.
So, yeah, it's at Circa. I'm not line shopping just because I'm literally at this casino. But I got Pittsburgh at plus 120, and I got who's the other game today, Trevor?
Southeast. Yeah, Southeast.
Yeah, plus 140 on them.
Okay.
Southeast Missouri's plus 158 at Bet Openly.
I remember last year, I started the tournament 0-9. Like all the playing games, I lost on the dogs, and then early on, I lost. So I'm hoping, like today, even if I go 1 for 2, I can start.
Yeah. You don't want to go in another hole. Pitt's plus 131 on Bet Openly. We'll keep people dialed in. You got 2 bets, Maddie. Maddie has 2. Those are his plays. Put those next to Maddie. We'll keep track the whole way through.
Yep.
Might as well. What you guys got today?
All right. So, speaking of dogs, we're going to let Gino start with his dog of the day.
My dog of the day is Portland. And I've been betting a lot, actually, on these Knicks a lot lately. They've been doing me real well. A lot of sharps were on Lakers, I think 2 nights ago, Maddie, and I told you stay away.
Yeah.
Knicks have been doing us nice. I'm going against them here, though. I like Portland. I like this position. I like the end of a long road trip. A lot of reasons I like Portland today, especially at plus 130. And my play of the day, like just a pick, not even like the value. I just genuinely believe Mississippi State is a significantly better team. I like the matchups here. I like all the data I'm seeing. I like the line distribution on this. This is like an old school TikTok Gino 18 months ago when I used to give out daily plays.
Yeah.
Play. Mississippi State checks all the boxes.
Yeah, I'm on Mississippi State today too. It's a play for us, so scale it how you want. It just checked all my boxes and my model likes it. It's just it's a win all around there. And then so I'm rocking today. I like Bradley in the points versus the Badgers. I am gonna bet pretty hard against the Big Ten in the tourney here, whether it's in the NIT or in the big show. But I like Bradley. They're tough and they cover. They cover all the time. They were I was looking it up earlier on their results. Let me pull it back up here. They are 19-14 covering this year on the spread. So, and they match up well against Wisconsin. And if you're going to give me 3 points, I'm going to take it for plus 100. And then we got a hockey play because we're not full cranking on NCAA yet. So we got Denis Gurianov from Montreal today. He has hit this line in like 10 straight. The line should get pumped up to 2.5. It just hasn't moved yet because he was getting used in a different role. So the books are a little behind right now because he's modeled so long at 1.5. They're not catching that they haven't caught that he's like beating it every single game right now. But he's been on fire, and the matchup tonight for them is great. He gets a really good matchup. Pittsburgh is one of the worst shot on goal teams allowed, and so we're going to take advantage there. And then Maddie's already ready to rock some UFC for a big card this week. Now remember, a card starts early on Saturday because it's over in Europe.
Yeah, so I like a lot of dogs this weekend. There's some really juicy dogs just collectively throughout the card, in my opinion. But I'm going to go to the co-main event. Justin Gaethje versus Rafael Fiziev. Rafael Fiziev is a ridiculously good striker. But Justin Gaethje really has only lost to elite guys and mostly elite grapplers. Like, I'm really interested to see how Justin Gaethje performs when he doesn't have to worry about being taken down or submitted, and he can literally just fight a striker. Like, the only striker Gaethje has really lost to in the UFC was Dustin Poirier in 2018. This number's plus 212 on Bet Openly. That's a ridiculous number. Like, there's no reason. Like, I have this as a coin toss fight, truthfully. And I do believe that I just trust Gaethje's chin, his coaching in Trevor Whitman, and I trust his experience. Rafael Fiziev just beat RDA, but he took him to the 5th round to do so. And I saw him struggle in a 3-round fight against Bobby Green. And I think Justin Gaethje would finish Bobby Green. So I know they say you shouldn't do MMA math, but I do like Justin Gaethje here. I think that he's no chance he's like plus 195 right now in most sports books, which I like that number as well. But obviously if you can get it at plus 212 on Bet Openly, that's just crazy value to me. So I'm going to roll with him. I'm also going to maybe dial in on some of his finish props later in the week once those lines are available. And then I'm also looking at some other dogs on the card, and I'll go over those over the next few days.
So check this out. It's tourney time. All the guys are hyped in the Disciplined Gens group. So I've literally had a ton of DMs like, we want some parlays. We want some parlays, right? Like, yeah. And if you listen to us, we're not the parlay guys, like, because there's just not value in it. But here's some value that we did today. So I gave out just a small half unit one, but let's talk about value. It's we got the Red Hawks, right? Southeast Missouri. We're taking Nova in the points, Mississippi State, and Bradley in the points. It's minus 1,000 for that on almost any book, right? You're gonna get plus 1,000. At Bet Openly, that same bet is plus 1426. So, right, like if you want to start talking about value, like that's right, 42% more money. Like if you're gonna throw your money away, throw it away that way.
If you're gonna be a junkie, no. But and the thing that I like about this, dude, I'm amazed how many good people email me now. Like I still deal with trolls. I had some guy call me a con artist the other day and says I'm stealing from people. I said, do you understand how the site works? I don't win when you lose, brother. It's okay. But this guy wrote me and he said, I know this sounds sick, Gino, but before when I'd lose $100, I'd be mad because I like lost it to like an older bookie or a corporation. Yeah. He's like, I get weird joy out of knowing I'm giving it to another degen.
Yeah, no, it is a different feeling, you know.
To Trev's point, yes, you will still be doing a long shot parlay. The math is still EV positive, just so you all know. That shows how high the rake is on parlays. We give our users a 5 to 10% edge. So technically you could still, assuming someone's not sharper than the average bear, blindly host all parlays and you should have a 5 to 10% edge. But you'll see that's substantially less than if you had the book's edge on a 4-teamer. Matty has done the math on these. Like, I can argue that 2-teamers make sense with books sometimes for fun, but not 4-teamers. There's just no one sharp that would tell you that, unless you're crazy good with player props, which I've seen an emerging class.
That's the player props is just a totally different market, especially when you can get split market, right? Yep. When I can get split market on the props, I do those personally a lot. But the lines move real fast on them. I mean, you got to be like at your computer in front of it on it because sharp prop bettors are hitting them. But when you can get split market ones, you know, and I'm doing 2 when I do it, right? I'm not doing more than 2. There's some value, but that's a whole different market for everybody. So, all right, well, I'm gonna let Gino recap here on his.
Without a doubt, dog of the day, Portland Trailblazers to give the Knicks the business at home. Plus 130. My favorite play of the day, checks all the boxes. Trev and I are aligned here. We got a damn good record when we align, and we do not even share plays before giving them with each other during research. So you have 2 systems here, mine and Trevor's at Mississippi State minus 2.5. I actually see the public so heavy on this. Not that it's a big difference. I think you'll be able to get Mississippi State minus 2, plus 105, something like that, but just worth watching.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if it moves because everybody's there. It's partially why I like my Bradley play today. You know, I'm against the public. I want to be with the books. And then again, you know, talking about player props, this is one, you know, Gurianov, they haven't adjusted yet because his line's been 1.5 so long and he's getting different usage. And then Matty finding the value early this week. Hopefully he gets a bet and doesn't lose all his value like he did on a couple of his bets last week.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so hard to know sometimes at USC which way the line's going to go. But
yeah, so then Matty's got Gaethje today, plus 212 at Bet Openly. We'll keep an eye on that too. We'll see where it goes. And then Matty's got his 2 dogs. Stay tuned. We're going to be doing some cool stuff. We're going to be showing some bets and tracking how that's going with all that. So it'll be fun to stay in tune to.
Yes, sir.
All righty. All right. Well, bring some sun to Vegas, Matty.
I need it, bro. Thanks, guys.
Later, my dudes.
See ya.